Margaret says, how do I say I see a difference in how you text and act when you are away at work the last 6 weeks? Well, are you in a relationship with him? If you are, you can just have a conversation with him and just tell him that you notice that this happens, and he'll probably be like, yeah, it did. And, you can just, if it's a problem for you, I'm going to guess that it's a problem for you, right? Like, my guess is that you're asking about it because it's a problem that he's kind of pulling away when, he's away at work. But it's one of those things where, right, he's working. So, he's probably, he's probably busy, right? Like, you can't, like, it's one of those things where we get women sometimes that come in here and they have these weird, unrealistic expectations about what they want a man to be doing, right? Like, oh, he's away at work and he doesn't talk to me when he's at work. And it's like, yeah, he's working, right? People shouldn't be talking to you at work. I mean, really, they should be focusing on their work and what they're doing and all that kind of stuff. And so if he's, talking to you when he's working, it's kind of a weird thing, and so you might want to think that, you might want to think about that. You might want to think about whether this is a problem. If it is a problem, I mean, you can just have a conversation with him and just ask him about it, see what's going on with him, assuming that you guys are in a relationship. It shouldn't be a problem to have a conversation with him and just talk to him about his behaviors and what's going on with him at work and all that kind of stuff. That should be normal conversations that you guys have with each other all the time, right? Like, hey, how's work going? It seems like you've been really busy. You haven't been as active contacting me when you've been away at work. And, so I've been missing your text messages. I've been missing your calls. I've been missing, the chatting that we do. Right. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, I've had this going on. Right. It's a normal conversation. This is normal conversation stuff. You shouldn't be asking me about it. You should be asking him about it, assuming that you guys are in a relationship. Right. And if you're not in a relationship, then you should be abundance dating, and like, guys should be competing for your time and attention, and you shouldn't be so focused on what it is that he's doing. So those are really the main options and ways that you should be looking at it from this. If you're in a relationship, it's a normal conversation to have. If you're not in a relationship, you shouldn't be focused on how much he's contacting you or not contacting you. You should be abundance dating and letting him prove to you that he's the right man for you over time. So I hope that helps you there, Margaret.